All right, James, which version of winter is this? This isn't regular, this is not fool's winter, we've passed that.
Yeah.
But it's back.
It's reality. And you know
Yeah.
what? In April, we do see snow in April.
Of course we do.
On average, I think it's just a measly inch, which we saw in a lot of our hometowns.
Right.
On grassy surfaces, on our
at that.
windshields, and yeah, even on some rooftops as well. Here's a nice picture from Ann out of Parkview, Iowa. Looks like a solid inch of that wet, slushy snow that took place. Thanks, Ann, on that picture. And Kathy out of Geneseo, home of the Maple Leafs, out of her deck there, and you can see just about under an inch of snow. But more importantly, the roadways, especially around the immediate Quad Cities, have been wet. In other places to our north, a bit different story. But before we have that changeover, how about all this crazy rain we've been seeing, especially in the past 24 to 48 hours? Anywhere you see that forest green, the yellow, the orange, forest green, yellow, even the orange. My goodness, we've had around here about 1 to as high as 4 inches of rain, some of that coming in just 24 hours. Great to see the rain, helps on the drought, especially in the Iowa side. However, the problem that we have is right along the Rock River. We already have flood watches and warnings out, especially the warnings from Jocelyn all the way to Moline. Jocelyn could be seeing river heights about 3 feet above normal, so we have to keep an eye on that. As far as the snow is concerned, it's tapering up pretty quickly, leaving behind some more light raindrops and maybe some light snowflakes, which we'll be seeing from time to time as we go through midnight. But this tightly wrapped system is not going to be moving very quickly, so it has a chance to bring down some more cold air as we head late tonight, but also it's going to send out a stronger wave of precipitation, which brings back more snow and the potential for that to accumulate as well. We could be seeing that in areas along Highway 30, but especially farther north. Winter weather advisory out until 10 a.m. come tomorrow. And with this system being so tightly wrapped, it is going to have a lot of wind. We are expecting winds gusting over 45 miles an hour along and west of the river, so that's why we have the wind advisory out until 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Wouldn't be surprised if that extends even farther eastward. We'll see how that all turns out. This is midnight tonight, and here comes that snow. It'll be making its way from north to south, pretty much widespread across our area, and that will continue on really throughout most of the morning before we finally see some signs of this begin to taper as we head into the afternoon hours. How much snow could we potentially get from this wave? My goodness. Well, we're going to focus on areas north of Highway 30. Anywhere you see that purple, right near the Illinois-Wisconsin border, we're talking about 3 to 6 inches of snow, of some wet snow. And then farther south as you go, maybe about an average around an inch, possibly 2 in some local areas. Overnight lows will be enough to keep it cold for that snow to arrive around the 30s, and it will stay in the 30s for daytime highs, more like mid-upper 30s tomorrow. But when you factor in that wind, my goodness, those wind chills throughout the morning tomorrow, going to the afternoon, are not going to get out of the 20s. How strong are those winds going to be during the day on our Wednesday? Look at this. By noon, winds will be gusting over 40 miles an hour, some 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts, possible just to our north and west. And it stays pretty strong going into Wednesday evening and even around Wednesday night around 10 p.m. These winds won't really subside until we get to about early Thursday morning. That's when we see some quieter skies and some better temperatures, too. We'll show you that with the help of your 8-day tracker right after this.
Don't miss Shaky Graves as he performs at the Rhythm City Casino Event Center on Friday, May 10th.
Ready or not.
See the voice behind Ready or Not. Roll the bones.
Yeah, let's take a chance. Showing on the bones.
A world so full of love.
World so full of love.
Tomorrow, Dearly Departed and more. Tickets are available at rhythmcitycasino.com.
All right, quieter skies on Thursday. Brighter, too, as we get to Friday and Saturday. And then late Saturday night, Sunday, here comes some rain that could extend into Monday morning, which is solar eclipse day. We want to make sure that gets out of here a lot quicker than later. And then we'll be seeing some warmer temperatures by next week as well. A few more days away when it changes. It's so bad.
You're teasing us, though, because yesterday that graphic did not have a little sun.
You saw that, too, didn't you?
I did see it. That's all I see.
Being very optimistic.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, James.
Yep.
All right. We are.